Hey guys, so we'll be working 3 submissions from the front headlock. I love the front headlock position, there's a variety of moves. Today we'll be working 3 particular submissions which all involves a choke. First will be an anaconda choke, second is a DAS, and third will be an arm and guillotine. So let's take a look at all 3. Okay guys, so starting from a turtle position, if he's in turtle, I'm in the front. This is called a front headlock position. From front headlock, one arm, ideally I don't want to go over the arms this way. Okay, there's no submission, there's hardly any attacks from here. I at least want to control one side of the head, one side of the arm. So my arm one arm goes under the head towards his chest. My chest goes on his back, so I want that pressure. My other arm goes under his arm, and we're going to do a palm to palm, a gable grip right under his chest. So I want grips this way when we are starting off the front headlock position. Okay guys, so we are starting with an anaconda choke. So Jitendra is going to go into a turtle position. I'm starting from the front headlock. Now for the anaconda choke, first thing is our grips. So what I want is I want neck pressure from the same side, from the inside. So my arm which was around the neck, this is going to go deeper. So I'm going to shove this arm deep inside till it gets towards his armpit, and I'm going to grab under the armpit around the tricep and around the shoulder right there. Okay, so watch again, from front headlock, I shove one arm in, from the front headlock, shoving one arm in, grabbing. So this is the first part of the grip. Now my free arm, which is on the outside, goes close to my existing arm on the shoulder, and I grab my bicep. Other arm is going to go across his back. So this is the grip I want for the anaconda choke. So let's start again. So we're going to start from the front headlock. Right there, one arm goes deep, I grab. Other arm goes slightly up, I grab my own bicep. Get a deep grip on the bicep guys, not just fingertip, try to get it deep and get one hand on the back. So now from here, whichever side my head is facing and whichever side my arms are out, I want to do a roll that side. So I'm going to do a half roll so that we get to our side. Okay, so from here, straighten your legs out and I'm going to start rolling. Right there. So once he is on his side and I'm on my side, I'm going to stop the roll and I'm going to start walking towards him. All the while squeezing my elbows. And that will be a down. Okay guys, so let's take a look at that again. So starting in front headlock. Okay, palm to palm grip. I shove one arm deep inside, grab the shoulder, get the other arm up, grab my bicep, arm under, my hand on his back. Okay, look towards which side you're going to roll, straighten your legs out and then execute the roll. Okay, don't let go of the grip no matter what here guys, and start walking towards your partner and all the while squeezing your biceps together for the choke. Okay guys, so next we are going to work a DAS choke. DAS and anacondas are opposite of each other in terms of the grip. So I'm going to show you the difference in the grips of the two and then we'll execute the choke. So again, we're starting in the front headlock position. So now for the anaconda, what we did was the arm which is around the neck, that goes deep and I go outside on the same side. But for the DAS, what I have to do is from the front headlock, my arm which is under his arm needs to go deep. And this is the grip we are going to take. So my wrist is going to end up on his neck, whereas for the anaconda, my bicep was ending up on his neck. So little differences in the grip. Let's see the choke itself, it will get clearer post that. So we are starting from the front headlock. Okay, now from here, instead of taking my right arm deep inside, I'm going to get my left arm deep inside, right here, close to his neck. Okay, first thing is that, so from front headlock, I get the arm inside, grab my bicep. So if you see, my thumb is kind of getting towards the spine. If my thumb can reach the spine, that's a good point that my choke is deep enough. My free arm, I'm going to get it up and grab my bicep. And my palm, instead of going up towards his shoulder, is going to go grab his far side arm. So watch again guys. So starting from the front headlock, okay, my outside arm, which was under his arm, gets deep and grabs my bicep. And I grab his just above the elbow. Now to finish the DAS guys, I want him on his side. So how I'm going to push him to the side is, my choke arm is going to shove him and I'm going to block his elbow with my existing arm. So there, push and right there. So the moment he goes on his side is when I can finish the DAS much easier. So now from here, my arm is already deep inside, my grip was already there. I grab the top of his back, top of the shoulder, close to his lats. Make sure you're squeezing the elbow, keeping the head tight, and just execute a little bit of a sprawl. So that'll be the choke. So let's see the dance once again. So starting in the front headlock position, I get one arm deep towards his neck, grab my bicep and grab the tricep. Now from here, push with the choke arm, block with the non-choking arm, and get him this side. So when he's falling, right guys, just for that second, I let loose my grip so that my arms are not getting stuck under him. So I'm still on his side. From here, keep grabbing the bicep, other arm goes up high. And head low guys, for any choke, don't stretch up, keep your head low, execute a sprawl, and finish the choke from there. Okay guys, let's see the third option from the front headlock, which is going to be an arm in guillotine. So let's see the grips first. So as usual, when we start from the front headlock position, we are starting from a palm to palm, a gable grip right under his chest. Okay, now from here, the arm which is generally around the neck is the choke arm. So what I want to do is, this palm is already facing his chest, the back of the palm. So I want to shove this a little deeper right there, and I want to get my outside arm on top, and I want to grab the back of my palm right at the base. Don't grab fingertips, don't try to get in too deep. Just the back of the palm is enough. Okay, so that's going to be my grip. So let's see that again. So from here, I'm starting from the front headlock position. I shove one arm a little deeper and I grab my own back of the palm right there. So this is going to be the grip, and this is where we start the arm in guillotine. Now, for the arm in guillotine, ideally I want his head and the arm on the same side, so that there's my arm putting pressure on one side and his shoulder putting pressure on the other side to finish the choke. So how we're going to do that is by using our legs. So our arms are doing the work of maintaining the grip and the choke. Our legs will do the rest of the job. So starting from the front headlock, I get this deeper, I get the choke position. Now I'm going to stand up guys. I want him to posture up. I don't want to directly pull guard. So I'm going to step out with the same side leg. And my other leg is going to turn a little bit. So this leg is just going to sweep in slightly. Okay? And at the same time, I'm going to posture up. So I'm stepping up, sweeping out, and I'm going to posture him up. So if you see, the arm is slightly towards his body, that's all I need. And my posture here is not straight guys, leaning a little bit towards the choke side, right there. Okay, so again watch. So starting from the front headlock, so I'm getting the grip inside deeper, I'm grabbing the grip. Yeah, as soon as I get the grip, step outside, a little far away from his hips, so that you have enough space to get the other leg in as well. So I get my other leg slightly inside, knee diagonal, and then lift him up and slightly at an angle. Okay, so let's see the finish of the choke now. So once we get the guillotine position, right here, slight bend. Now what I need is my inside leg needs to get right to his hip. Okay, so I want this shin on his hip, and I want my other leg on the top of his back. So I would not mind him passing this way, because that's the way side he gets choked. Plus in worst case, I can always sweep him and come up on top. So again, starting front headlock, get in the guillotine grip, step, get the knee inside, lift up and turn. Okay, now from here, get the inside leg right on his abdomen, around his waist, and fall. Get the other leg on top. Now to finish the choke guys, never extend, don't do that. To finish the choke, I actually want to get closer to him. So crunch and squeeze your elbows. Okay guys, let's see that once more in a flow. So starting from the front headlock position, okay, getting the guillotine grip, step, get the knee inside and lift him up onto one side. Get the leg inside, get the other leg up high. Now from here to finish, go close and just squeeze, 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 and that will be the choke. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. Please do watch, learn and do practice it, and subscribe to my channel for more such techniques.